Okay, Devin writes, which gives us a better chance of seeing Hatton versus Witter? A Hatton win versus Castillo, or a loss? And who do you think the outcome of Hatton Witter would be?
Answer the first part first.
Okay, we'll answer the first part, which will answer the second part as well. A loss.
Yeah, a loss would be more likely to make
a Hatton loss would be a Hatton loss. That's what I'd pick. That answers both those questions.
Because if Hatton loses to Castillo, he doesn't have as many options as he would with a win, of course. Then he might finally agree to fight Witter. If he wins, of course, he's going to continue to say, well, who's Junior Witter? What does that do for me?
And why a loss answers both questions is because Hatton versus Witter would be a Hatton loss.
Yeah, absolutely.
It'd be a Witter win.
Yeah, decision, dominating win. So.
Yeah, maybe a knockout.
Yeah,
maybe a knockout.
be.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean,
maybe Palazzo hurt him,
so he can be hurt. If Palazzo hurt him.
Witter's got some good power. So.
And Witter's... Yeah, Witter would dominate him.
Yeah, either way he'd win, of course.
Well, on a Hatton Castillo, though, a loss is definitely, would fully agree on that.
Yeah, and that's what's going to happen, so.
Definitely.
Knockout loss for Hatton in that fight, definitely.
That fight, and then he might, like you said, he might fight Witter then.
Yeah.
Because, let's see, Witter's got the Harris fight coming up.
Yeah, and that's I don't think Witter will be champ after that one. Actually,
I tend to think he will be. I'm going to pick Witter based on one fight I've seen of Witter, one victory I've seen of Witter at least against DeMarcus Corley. I'm basing a lot on that.
Yeah, I'm going with Harris. The fact that I've seen about 15 of his fights or so I have to go with him.
Yeah,
but it's a toss-up, definitely. Witter has the skill advantage, I would say. So Harris got the power, but long arms, so it'll make for a very interesting fight. They need to show it though, whenever.
Witter's got a good unorthodox style. I like it. I think it'll be enough to keep Harris off him and come away with a pretty decisive victory. But again, it is a pick'em fight, so won't be surprised at anything in the fight. But I think that's a WBC title, right?
Yeah.
I believe it is.
WBC. Yeah, because Mayweather vacated it when he moved up to 147. Witter and Corley fought for the vacated title.
And really, the winner of Witter versus now, if Witter loses to Harris, I don't see Hatton fighting him because he'll say that.
No.
See,
he'll still be on the same thing.
Yep.
As if Hatton won and Witter won, same thing. Hatton loses, Witter loses. Well, same thing. Still, he still sees himself above him.
Yep.
Obviously.
But I would be perfectly fine with the winners of Castillo Hatton versus the winner of Witter and Harris.
Absolutely. So you get Harris, Castillo, and you can have the losers against each other, Witter and Hatton.
Or so one of those winners could fight Nalinaji after he beats Lamorinjo.
Yeah, absolutely.
Be all for that too. Plenty of good fights that can happen right there. Right
definitely.
Now. Anyhow, thank you, Devin. And going to this next and final mailbag question. That's for right now. Justin from Boston writes, who would win between Pacquiao and Mayweather at 130? Assuming
they're both
at their prime and everything at 130.
Mayweather was there.
Mayweather.
Yeah. Mayweather destruction. I mean,
Pacquiao is really good. He's really powerful, but he wouldn't be able to connect those punches.
It doesn't matter if you're powerful if you don't land. So
let's get that through. Everyone's
HBO's heads.
You can throw all the punches you want.
Yep.
Doesn't matter if they don't land.
I can go in there with a fighter and throw 1,000 punches in a round. I mean, I can go in there and do this for 3 minutes. Does that matter if I don't hit him? No, it doesn't.
He'll be tired as hell if he does that.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it doesn't mean they landed.
Nope. So they did nothing if they don't
even
land.
if they land as glancing blows and blows on the gloves and everything, blocked shots.
And my opponent lands a shot flush.
5 good shots.
1 good shot. If I don't land any,
Yeah, I think if one,
they win the
if you
round.
land none.
Yeah, exactly.
But even glancing blows are nothing compared to accurate, crisp shots that are
landed punches.
effective punches.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So Mayweather, at 130, Mayweather seemed to kind of go after his opponent more, so it might even pick a late round knockout against it. And Pacquiao's been knocked out before.
And Mayweather definitely had better power.
Yeah, against his opponents, of course, because more naturally their size.
Yeah.
His size, obviously.
So yeah, definitely have to pick Mayweather in that.
Yeah, I don't see really any trouble for Mayweather in that fight.
No.
Really.
And that's saying a lot.
Because Pacquiao's great. Definitely.
Yeah.
As we've seen.
Very strong. And okay, if he were landing on Mayweather,
Well,
if he's landing on anyone,
yeah,
they're going to be in some trouble.
yeah, could be an interesting fight.
Manny Pacquiao hits too hard, of course. So he's one of those fighters that hits hard enough to knock you out with a shot. So I don't think he'd knock Mayweather out with a landed shot.
Well, if Zab Judah didn't, then no. Manny Pacquiao won.
Yeah, but the point is, I just don't see Pacquiao coming out the victor in that match.
Or anything close to it.
Yeah. So thank you, Justin, from Boston. Thank you, all our fans, for writing in. Getting tons of questions in. Keep them coming. We're getting to them. We're cleaning out the mailbag. I just went in and deleted a lot of stuff from
November,
October.
December, yeah.
We're finally.
So start sending them. We'll
Out
get
of
to
a lot
them
of
quicker
those.
now, maybe.
One of our fans, Sean Dalton, thank you for all of your emails. He's sent a lot.
About 15 or so, maybe more.
That was back from then. He's not sending them as often now, but whenever he does, you're reading an email and he sends you one.
Yeah.
We do appreciate him though. Thank you, bots and fans. See ya.